Okay, in this video we're going to look at comparing two box plots. Now you can see in the picture here that we've got two box plots drawn already, and they're both to scale. Remember that the first line here on the left side of the box always represents quadrant 1. The middle line represents quadrant 2, or the median. The third line represents quadrant 3. Quadrant 2 is the median. Same down here, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, and quadrant 3. Now, you can also read from these from these box plots, that they start and end at the smallest and largest number. So you can see from the first one that it starts at 0 and ends at 20, so it has a range of 20. For the second one, it starts at 6, ends at 22, so it only has a range of 16. So you can immediately see from the size of the box plots that the first one has a larger range. You can also, as I mentioned previously, read from the graphs what the exact median is. That's just quadrant 2. So for graph A, box plot A, quadrant 2, the median is going to be 5. For the second box plot, the quadrant here, quadrant 2, is going to be 12 for the median. So there's some simple things we can take from it. Some other interesting things we can take from just analysing two box plots is we can compare them by saying, where does, say, 50%, the middle 50% lie in comparison to the other one? And if we look at the first one, we see that the box, the middle 50%, is a lot smaller than the second one, and it lies a lot more compressed. So the middle 50% of the values are a lot more compressed and closer together to each other than the second one. This box, the inside box, is called the IQR, the interquartile range. So the interior quarters of the box, that represents 50%. 50% here. So because the rest is broken up into quarters, we've got 25% here, and 25% here, 25% here, and 25% here. Now, another thing we can take straight away from this comparison is that in box plot A, there must have been some kind of outlying data that wasn't in line with the rest of it. Because it's so compressed down the left side, down the lower end of the data set, and then there is this one outlying value, this indicates that there's been one outlying data set. Whereas in box plot B, it seems to be a lot more normal. The first quarter is about the same as the second quarter. Third quarter is very similar to the last quarter. And that's some very basic ways to analyse two box plots.